This is Moonlight Hor Fun, and this is the Singapore hawker carbonara noodles that you've never heard of. This is basically simple fried rice noodles topped with a raw egg yolk. That yolk makes this dish so special because it turns the noodles into this creamy, luscious deliciousness, and I'm just so excited for you to try this, so let's do this. First, let's talk about Hor Fun rice noodles. These are basically white rice noodles that are wide and thick. You can use the thinner kway teow noodles, it's fine as well. The fresh ones would be the best for this. To the rice noodles, I am adding a dark soy sauce. Give it a stir so that it can evenly coat the rice noodles. You can do this in the pan as well, but I like to do this prior so I can get a more even color on the noodles because the rice noodles can break apart quite easily. Next, we are making the seasoning sauce bowl. To a bowl, add light soy sauce. More of that dark soy sauce. Now this is what gives the noodles the dark color. Add more if you want darker noodles, but do note that dark soy sauce is sweet. Oyster sauce for some umami. And finally, a little bit of fish sauce for some extra boost of flavor. Give all of that a stir and keep that to one side. Okay, let's cook. To a pan, add oil, and once hot and over high heat, add the rice noodles. At the hawker stalls, these are usually made with a wok over high heat, but not all of us can do that at home. This is a cheat way to get a little bit of that wok hay or charred effect. Spread the noodles around in the pan, and then this is most important, leave that alone. Don't touch and mess about with it, okay? Just leave it alone. After about 5 minutes or so, you will notice the edges getting kind of translucent. Now at this stage, very gently flip the noodles over. You see all these darker caramelized bits? This is what we want to imitate the burnt bits of making this in a wok. Anyway, flip the noodles over and you want to leave that alone as well. And you don't have to be precise about this because we just want more of that burnt bits at very random parts of the noodles. I am very satisfied with this, so take the noodles off the pan and keep the noodles to one side. Okay, let's finish this dish. To the same pan, because efficiency, add a bit more oil. Once the oil is hot, toss in a garlic. Give that a few stir fries, and once fragrant, add some sliced beef. I just have some thinly sliced flank steak here. Give it a few quick stir fries, and then I'm adding these big juicy prawns. You can use any of your choice of protein, by the way, like chicken pieces or fish balls. Those will work in this as well. Now this is for one portion, and I really recommend working one portion at a time to not overcrowd the pan. This is also going to be a very quick stir frying process. My beef and prawns should cook really quickly, and once my prawns are not grey anymore, I'm adding some bok choy here. You can also use any leafy green of choice. To that, I'm also adding water or chicken stock for more flavor. Give all of that a nice quick stir fry, and once the bok choy kind of wilts, add back the fried Hor Fun rice noodles, as well as that seasoning sauce bowl. Give all of that a quick couple of stir fries. I'm also adding some chives here. You can also use spring onions. And you would also notice the noodles kind of plump up and start to absorb some of the water that we added. So if you want it saucier, just add more water or stock. Anyway, give all of those a few quick stir fries, and then we are almost done. Quickly plate the noodles, and while the noodles are still hot and steaming, you want to form a well in the middle of the noodles, and then to this well add the egg yolk. You can use the whole egg if you want to, but I really just prefer the egg yolk for just that richness. And you are done. Serve this immediately. While the noodles are still hot, break the yolk and mix all of that together. Use pasteurized eggs for this. These are eggs that have gone through a heating process to kill off any potential bacteria like salmonella. The residual heat should only very slightly cook the yolk, and your noodles should be all silky, creamy, and so luscious. So I really recommend that you give the creamy raw yolk a go, and bye! For more yummy Singapore noodle recipes, you want to click on any of these now.